My name's Jean Lambert. I'm London's Green Member of the European Parliament, and I am supporting 1 billion rising.
Initially elected to both the UK Green Party and European Parliament's group of the Greens in 1999, Jean Lambert is approaching the end of her third term in Brussels. Amongst her responsibilities in Parliament are chairing the Delegation for Relations with the countries of South Asia and sitting on the Committee on Employment and Social Affairs. As the Green Party representative for London, I decided to shadow Jean at work in the borough of Tower Hamlets. London's air quality falls out of line with World Health Organization guidelines, and Jean is keen to raise awareness of the capital's polluted skies. She is also encouraging Londoners to register to vote in next year's European and local elections.
Hello. Talking about air pollution today. London's unseen killer. Do you know much about the air quality in London? Hello. Talk about air pollution.
Outside election time, people don't like taking some election time.
Well, I would have thought the trouble is though, when it's election time, I think it's sort of like around where we live. What will happen is, a month before the election, all the people from the local party will turn up and go, we want to deliver leaflets. And I'm like, wait there, it's really bad because the people just think you don't bother unless there's an election.
Yeah,
and I'm adamant that I'm not going to be out day and night for the 3 weeks before the election delivering leaflets. I'm doing them now.
Jean works in close tandem with Simon Burkett, Director of Clean Air in London, who has created an app which reports the health impact of long-term exposure to air pollution.
What this app shows, for example, is for England so far this year, there have been 24,000 deaths attributable to air pollution. And then if you look down at London, the number so far this year is just under 3,000 from long-term exposure to human-made air pollution. And if you look down here at Tower Hamlets, for example, average air pollution is 60% above the World Health Organization guideline. 8% of all deaths in Tower Hamlets are statistically attributable to air pollution, and so far this year, 71 statistical deaths. This is really shocking. Tower Hamlets is one of the worst boroughs for air pollution in the whole of London.
The work that Clean Air London does, for example, is brilliant because these are what could be very dry statistics that at one time would have gathered dust on a shelf somewhere. But here we have an organisation that's committed to the action, to making things happen, takes the government statistics, can break them down in a way that the general public can understand, that we as politicians can understand, and it really helps us get a grip on how important issues can be. And then we can use that as well in our work. It gives us a very reliable source of information, breaks it down in a way that we can then use politically to make the case for further action, whether that's implementation of existing legislation, like we've already got on directives on air quality, but also to help us push for an improvement in legislation as well.